Tensions are running high throughout the Levant, with Israel facing threats from Iran and along its northern border, as its forces try to quash Hamas in Gaza after nearly 10 months of conflict. And in Washington, President Joe Biden is attempting to cool things down after last week's assassinations of two top anti-Israel figures. The White House said over the weekend that it is committed to a hostage release and ceasefire deal that has so far been elusive, but emphasized that Washington stands ready to respond and has surged military resources to the region.
We still believe a ceasefire deal is the best way to bring this war to an end. The other thing that we've been doing since the 7th of October is making sure that not only Israel has what it needs to defend itself, but that this war doesn't escalate to become something broader.
Analysts say this is a tense moment.
I think one of the reasons that this is also scary, to be honest, for everybody, is that it isn't clear what the United States can do when we're on the brink like this.
Advocates for the American Muslim community, which has criticized Biden's strong support for Israel, say Washington should take a firm line on Israel's aggression in Gaza.
The United States possesses a wide array of diplomatic and political tools to hold Israel accountable, whether that's withholding aid, ammunition, weapons, political support, or sanctioning more of Israel's far-right settlers that have been engaged in violence.
Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said Israel was determined to stand against Iran and its proxies on every front.
Anyone who murders our citizens, anyone who harms our country will be held accountable. He will pay a very heavy price.
Jordan's foreign minister recently paid a rare visit to Iran's capital, Tehran, and Biden on Monday spoke to Jordan's King Abdullah II about de-escalating tensions in the region. Hall says U.S. diplomacy with Iran through a regional mediator such as Qatar or Jordan may be the best way forward.
To speak to Iran, try to address their concerns, but also to be essentially a conduit for the United States to ensure that there's some kind of open channel during these particularly scary times. And I think that is more necessary than ever before, since the United States does not directly speak to high-ranking Iranian officials.
So with nearly 40,000 people dead, Gaza in ruins, and Lebanon and Iran on high alert, the world is waiting to see what happens next. A reporter asked Biden about one of the key players in the conflict as he left church on Sunday.
Do you think Iran will stand down, sir?
Anita Powell, VOA News, the White House.